Travelers! Welcome to a special episode, a very much requested intermission in our series, The Whispers of Lindwurm. This is Hoopoe wearing normal clothes for a special occasion because there was no point in dressing up as a box. I think we can all agree on that. But we know that you are dying to see our dungeon crawler, so today we are gonna finally have an unboxing of the demo box of our dungeon crawler. Are you ready, Travelers? Alright, so first of all, let's open the box, shall we? There we go! The magic of addition. So first of all, first thing I wanted to show you is the box. Why? Because how beautiful it is with the faces of all the characters that we love and care for. We have Soga over here. We have our boy Darach Wildling over there, of course Miss Caladrin Naida on this side, and finally Ludivine on this side. I love it. I think it's such a precious box. Okay, so what is it actually what you can find in these demo boxes? Let's start with the main protagonist, the heroes. Each of the heroes in Warcrow Adventures come with, first of all, their character sheet. You can have here with the energy panel that you would use to perform your actions, all the attributes that here, all the stats up here, and also you will have the ability cards. You can find it in here, both for Miss Ludivine. Apart from that, you will find the initiative token for each of the characters, each of the heroes, with a call-out side and a non-call-out side. 3 cubes of energy to be put in your energy panel, as so you can perform your actions. You will have the tokens that correspond to your character. In this case, we have Ludivine, so we have the aura tokens up here. You will have the equipment cards in here, the initial armor, the initial weapon, and the special object. And of course, you will have the miniature. And of course, we have the enemies you will face in Warcrow Adventures. Each enemy comes with a corresponding card where all the stats and the abilities are listed. We have an initiative token for them too, because they're also going to be playing in the initiative track. And the miniature. Say hello to the travelers, Mr. Husk. Now, which enemies are you going to face in this demo of Warcrow Adventures? Okay, I you know me, I have a particular order of preference, and this lovely cutie over here is my favorite miniature, but let's take to the script, shall we? First of all, we have the husks. The husks over here, and I really like this miniature, by the way. I think it's gorgeous. I think it really expresses well how this corpse, but not corpse, it's just like a joint of body parts that have been separated or joined again with this tar that acts as the spine, and the spine made of tar is my favorite thing in the entire creature. I really like it. I mean, you know I have a type. So here we have the husks. You can read more about the husks because we didn't dedicate a video to them, but you can read a little bit more about the husk in our website, warcrow.com. Then we have the marked. Still, to this date, my favorite costume. I know I didn't have the cowbells attached to my main, but you know, resources are limited. But I did have a scythe. And you have the marked in here. Classic, gorgeous, lovely. And last but definitely not least, we have Lola. I mean, the Keeply. Look to her! Oh my god, I really like this miniature, I really like this piece, I really like absolutely everything. I'm completely in love with all what this demo box has to offer. And actually, it's really good that you can see the 3 of them on the table, because some of you have been asking how big or how small the Keeply was. So you can compare here, no matter of sizes, and later we'll show all the miniatures together so you can get a better glimpse and a better sense of how the sizes work. But these are the 3 creatures you will have to face in our demo. You know what? I've been thinking about what to say for this part of the video, But actually, I just want to fangirl over our family. That's everything I want to do. So shall we? So here we have our dysfunctional family, the party, the main group, almost with all its members. And seeing all of them together, like in here, it makes my heart beat and like with joy and skip and dance. Alright, so let's start with the first one actually that was revealed, which is Little Sokka. Oh my god, I really like her. I really like the miniature. I really like her. It's just like, she's our baby girl. She's our baby girl and everything. Like she's the one who protects, but she must be protected at all costs and taken care of. And then we have Ludovine Corvan in here. Gorgeous pose. So dignified and so, I think I said it on the video like this, like calm but yet aware of the surroundings. I really like her as well. Then we have old boy Darach Whiteling. His pose, his cape though, his cape is everything. And actually you can see the earrings he's wearing, which is something that I fancy quite noticeably. Why? Because they wear earrings as well, so I just know, I like it. But the cape though, the detail on the cape, gorgeous. And Miss Galadrin, Naida over here. Many of you really like Naida when we revealed her, and this is something that makes me very happy. Me and the whole team, not gonna lie, because we like Naida a lot. She's magnificent. She's badass. I don't know if I can say that on the video? Can I say badass on the video? Well, I know how badass she looks. Oh, I love her. I love her spellcaster. So here there's a full display of what you can find for each of the heroes. We mentioned this before: initiative token, energy cubes, mechanic tokens, abilities, equipment, miniature. Oh, and yeah, remember, Naida has one dark energy cube. So yeah, more stuff. Here we have state tokens, beautiful, colorful, and here we have stunned, frightened, which is by the way my favorite one, surprised to nobody. Stunned, frightened, slowed, and focused. And then we have interaction markers, exploration markers. Also in here, more tokens. We have wounds and we have stain. How many of those are you gonna accumulate throughout the demo is entirely up to you. And last but not least in this bunch, one of the most important things to play with the dungeon crawler, which is the initiative track. Beautiful, gorgeous. I really like the design. This is counterclockwise, this is clockwise. And I took the liberty to take out some of the initiative tokens from our characters to place them in here, so you can see how they work. So, like say we're playing, and comes through the last turn, and he finishes 1, 2, 3, and then you go to the marked, and the mark finishes, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we have Sokka, and all that jazz, and beautiful. But remember that again, initiative vary and will vary throughout Wabble, so you can learn a little bit more about initiative in one of our Whispers of Lindwurm, I believe. I'm reciting it by heart, but I believe it's in the 8th episode. Anyway, you'll have the link down below, and you can see the explanation a little bit slowed down and how that works. But yeah, we have our initiative track, and let's see more stuff. The Battleground, where actually physically you're gonna place your miniatures while playing a dungeon crawler. In here, in our beautiful tiles. I really like the style of those. Oh, this one's one of my favorites, the house. I really like the lighting in this one. I don't know, I find it particularly nice with all the candles and the dim light of it. I don't know, I really like it. So yeah, these are the tiles that you would require to play our demo of Dungeon Crawler. Of course, the dice! Here we have them. All of our beautiful, colorful dice will be on the box, so you can play with them. And, well, we have offensive ones and we have defensive ones. You know the drill. If you want to read a little bit more about the dice and how we've arranged them for the Dungeon Crawler, you can go to Guess It, our website, warcrow.com. I insist a lot on you going on the website, but a lot of information is actually placed in there, so I'm inviting you to pay a visit. So in here we have, yeah, it's our beautiful dice and colorful, and I don't know, I'm just gonna roll this is a particularly neat attack. So Whee! What did I get? Oh, a bunch of specials and 2 holo specials. Ooh, if I was playing with Ludivine, so surely I could do some stuff with these. Cards! More cards! Consumable cards! We've actually not shown you all in the video we made about them. So here, I mean, you are familiar already with Solar Net oil, fantastic for your skin, and you know, the bandages, because classic. And but here are 2 new for you to see, a gold coin and the red moon elixir. We talked about the blue one, but yes, there is a red one because there's 2 moons in this universe. So here you have then, these cards will be available for you to maybe find throughout the demo. So now, when and where could you play this demo game? Here's a list of cons and fairs where that can happen. First of all, we have Gen Con 22 in Indianapolis, United States from August 4th to August the 8th. Then, a little bit after, we have the Free Wars in Madrid, Spain from September the 10th to the 11th. There's also the Spiel Essen in Essen, Germany from October 6th to October 9th. And finally, el Festival Internacional de Juegos in Córdoba, Spain from October 14th to October 16th. The Kickstarter campaign will start on October the 18th and the pre-campaign will run from September the 28th. What is a pre-campaign? This is when you can ask Kickstarter to notify you when our crowdfunding starts. These are all the miniatures that you can find included in our demo box of Warcrow Adventures. Go ahead, because I know you're gonna do that. Pause the video, take a screenshot, measure them, guess, like play to guess the size of it. But yeah, now you can see the comparison between the Keeply, which is the biggest one we have. Soka is the shortest, but definitely not the smallest, because of the peak. So yeah, you can see all of them together. And as you are admiring the miniatures, let me tell you something. There's been some questioning regarding the material these miniatures are going to be made of. Let's clarify some doubts. First, the miniatures from Warcrow Adventures, that is the Dungeon Crawler, will be made in PVC plastic, like those in Aristeia's latest expansions. And then, after, the miniatures for Warcrow, the war game, will be made in injected thermoplastic here at Corvus Belli. As you may know, there will be an app accompanying the Dungeon Crawler. There have been a lot of questions about it, so let's just quickly review the app and what it will and won't do. First of all, the app will be required to play the game. It's here where the weight of the narrative is set and all the text, dialogues, interactions will be on it, so you cannot play the game without the app. The app, however, won't keep track of where the miniatures are. It's a companion, but the game is still a tabletop game and should be played on the table. The app won't throw the dice for you either, though it will register the result of your rolls and your interactions, because those are important for the campaign. The app also will manage the campaign. It will save your progress and keep track of your decisions throughout the missions. The app will show you the map as you keep on exploring the scenarios and will be in charge of the deployment of tiles, markers and enemies, so you'll avoid massive spoilers. And finally, the app will manage the AI of the enemies, how they behave, and again, where to put them on the tiles. And that's everything for now. Thank you for tuning in with us. Make sure to follow and subscribe to not miss any episodes and updates from the Whispers of Lindwurm. Come to meet us. Come to play Warcrow Adventures in the many cons and fairs that will be available. As always, travelers, have a lovely day. This has been a pleasure. I literally cannot wait for you to play this game. And, as always, be aware, because the fog is coming.